pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Welcome to Roulette, Rowan's #1 source for games, fun, and a lot of puns. I'm your host, Ricky Conway, and this week was President's Day, so for the occasion, we prepared a presidential edition for our classic game formula. As always, we're joined by two contestants, and while they may be running mates outside of the studio, tonight, it's winner take us all. So with that out of the way, let's meet our guests. All right, introduce yourself, and I ask you the question, how well do you know the presidents?
My name is Kyle, and I'm a president connoisseur, if you can say. I know all the presidents.
Oh, really?
I know George Washington.
Nice. And you, introduce yourself, and how well do you know the presidents?
I'm Michael Valentino, and I know the presidents just as well as he does.
I mean, that works. So for the first round, we've created 10 multiple-choice trivia questions about various U.S. presidents. I will read you the question as well as its answers, but the first person to buzz with the correct answer will earn 2 points. However, if that person answers incorrectly, the other contestant will be able to earn 1 point. When you hear this sound, the round will be over. So, with a capital L, let's get started. Who is the oldest living president? Is it A, Ronald Reagan, B, Barack Obama, C, Jimmy Carter, or D, John Adams? Kyle.
It's Jimmy Carter.
That is correct. Ooh. The thing is, I saw you hit the button first, but it didn't make the boing sound, so I was... There we go. So moving on to the second question. Which president served 2 non-consecutive terms? Was it A, George Washington, B, Grover Cleveland, C, Abe Lincoln, or D, Woodrow Wilson?
Grover Cleveland.
That is correct. All right. Now it's a tie already. All right, so moving on to the third question. Which president made Christmas a holiday? Was it A, Ulysses S. Grant, B, John Adams, C, Andrew Jackson, or D, John F. Kennedy?
Fine.
Ooh.
I'm going to say John Adams.
That is incorrect. Kyle, can you steal it for 1 point?
Of course I can. I'm going to go with, you said John Adams?
I don't remember what I said.
Okay. I'm going to go with Andrew Jackson.
That is also incorrect.
Damn it,
the right answer was A, Ulysses S. Grant.
Damn it!
So,
I thought he was a general.
he can do both.
Oh, that's true.
So was George Washington.
That is also true. See, he knows
I know a lot about George Washington.
Just about George
Justin.
You know, cut down an apple tree, I think.
I thought that was Johnny Appleseed.
All right, so for the next question, the holiday now known as President's Day originated as a day of remembrance for what U.S. president who died in 1799 and was born on February 22nd, 1732? Is it A, John Adams, B, John Tyler, C, George Washington, or D, William Henry Harrison? Ooh.
John Tyler.
That is incorrect. Kyle, can you steal it for 1 point?
It's George Washington.
It is George Washington.
Of course
I know my Washington.
Of course he was going to get that
I
one.
love George.
You want a first name
Speaking of George Washington, what was one of the biggest warnings George Washington gave during his farewell address? A, watch out for the southern states. B, don't eat the shrimp at Golden Corral. C, the British are coming. Or D, be wary of political parties. Ooh, I think I heard Kyle's first.
It was D, be wary of political parties.
That is correct.
I knew that one
I know
too.
George. I know George.
You know George like the back of your hand.
He's like my... Anyway.
Okay, all right. So, moving on to the next question. Who assassinated Abraham Lincoln? Was it A, Lee Harvey Oswald, B, John Wilkes Booth, C, John Hinckley, or D, Richard Lawrence?
Lee Harvey Oswald.
That is incorrect.
I couldn't remember which one it was.
Can you please steal it for 1 point?
Mike, I'll make you feel better and say John Hinckley.
That is also incorrect. The correct answer was John Wilkes Booth.
You know, I was gonna be really upset when I lost them, but now I'm actually really upset.
Let's on a more lighthearted note. What was the name of the Obama family's dog? Was it A, El Presidente, B, Green Bean, C, Bo, or D, Joey? Kyle.
It's Bo.
That is correct.
I remember that from the Boondocks.
I'm still panicking
Anyway.
after the last question.
Take a second. Bring it back.
Yeah,
Bring it
center
back.
myself, let me
Yeah,
center
yeah.
myself.
Center yourself. All right. So Abraham Lincoln was the first elected president for what American political party? Was it A, Democrats, or B, Republicans?
Republicans?
That is correct. Already on a strong comeback.
Thank you.
The sportsmanship on this show. All right. So which president ordered the Manhattan Project? FDR, GWB, LBJ, or OBJ?
Why'd you gotta
Kyle.
make it the initials? I want to say FDR.
That is correct. It is FDR,
Okay.
Franklin Delano Roosevelt. I almost messed up his name, but don't worry about that. So, for our last question for round 1, a famous painting pictures which president crossing the Delaware River? Is it A, John Adams, B, Abraham Lincoln, C, George Washington, or D, Thomas Jefferson? Mike.
George Washington.
That is correct. And just like that, it's the end of round 1. Be sure to stick around for round 2 right after this quick break.
And the rockets ran clear, the bombs bursting in air. Something grew through the night, and our flag was still there. Oh, say can news the stars banner for the land of the free and the home of the brave.
Welcome back with our second term. Once again, I'm your host, Ricky Conway.
Second term, I get it.
And in the last round, Kyle took the lead with Mike close behind. All right, Kyle, who is your favorite president?
I gotta say, I gotta go with my good old buddy Barack.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
I really thought you were going to say George Washington. You've
Really?
been constantly talking about him all night.
Oh, go Barack.
Okay. Mike, what about you? Who is your favorite president?
I'm gonna say Abraham Lincoln because I have to make up last round. What's the question about joke here? Abraham Lincoln.
Go Abe's.
It was Abraham Lincoln, yeah.
So yeah, Abraham Lincoln.
Yeah, gotcha. All right, getting things started again. The second round consists of more presidential trivia. Once again, I'll read the question and its answers. And the first person to buzz in with the correct answer will earn 2 points. If they answer incorrectly, the other contestant will be able to steal to earn 1 point. When you hear this sound, the round will be over. So, will it be a landslide or too close to call? Let's find out. All right, you guys ready? All right. So, which president was caught up in the infamous Watergate scandal? Was it A, Theodore Roosevelt, B, Lyndon B. Johnson, C, Richard Nixon, or D, Grover Cleveland? Ooh, Mike got that faster.
Richard Nixon.
That is correct. You were too fast. That's the thing.
Dang it. All
I'll
right.
watch it.
So, moving on to the next question. Who was the first U.S. president to be married in the White House? Was it A, Chester A. Arthur, B, Martin Van Buren, C, Benjamin Harrison, or D, Grover Cleveland? Don't all jump at once.
Rock,
Go
paper,
ahead.
scissors to see who goes.
So do you go or do I go? I'll go. Martin Van Buren.
That is incorrect. Kyle, can you steal it for 1 point?
I'm going to go with, I want to say Benjamin Harris.
That is also incorrect. The correct answer is D, Grover Cleveland.
Dang.
Yeah.
Are
So-
any of those presidents besides Cleveland?
That's a good question.
I'm gonna be honest, I have no idea.
Okay.
For the next question, which president was known for having wooden teeth? Was it A, John Tyler, B, George Washington, C, John F. Kennedy, or D, Millard Fillmore? Mike.
George Washington.
That is correct.
I thought you were best friends.
Oh,
I'm gonna move on to the next question before it gets too heated in the studio. All right, so Jimmy Carter held all of the following occupations except for what? A, governor, B, naval officer, C, peanut farmer, or D, general? Kyle.
I want to say peanut farmer, but I feel like that's so ridiculous it might be true.
That is incorrect. Mike, can you steal it for 1 point?
I think it was naval officer, not naval.
That is also incorrect.
Wow.
The correct answer is D, general. So yeah, he was a peanut farmer. I didn't even know that. How do you farm peanuts?
He likes nuts.
Anyway, so which president hosted fireside chats over the radio? Was it A, Franklin D. Roosevelt, B, Calvin Coolidge, C, Gerald Ford, or D, Jimmy Carter? Mike.
I'm going to say Gerald Ford.
That is incorrect. Kyle, can you steal it for 1 point?
I'm going to go with Calvin Coolidge.
That is also incorrect. The correct answer is A, Franklin D. Roosevelt.
Oh my God, Roosevelt.
I should have known. He's famous for his fireside chats.
Yeah,
I listened to
absolutely.
his podcast.
So now, next. Which president got stuck in a bathtub? A, John Tyler, B, Woodrow Wilson, C, William H. Taft, or D, Calvin Coolidge? Mike.
William H. Taft.
That is true. Mike, you are on
How the
fire
hell
this
do you know
round.
that?
Like the one fact about presidents I know is that Taft got stuck in a tub.
What?
It's true. He's got his toe stuck in the faucet. You didn't know that? Who was the first president to die in office? Was it A, Abraham Lincoln, B, William Henry Harrison, C, Thomas Jefferson, or D, John F. Kennedy? Mike, you are on fire.
I don't know if you mean like in office or in office, so I'm going to say Lincoln.
That is incorrect. Kyle, can you steal it for 1 point?
It's William Henry Harrison, right?
That is correct.
Yeah.
I have nothing to say about that. I'm just impressed.
Yeah.
So, who is the only president to be born on July 4th? Is it A, George Washington, B, Andrew Jackson, C, Harry S. Truman, or D, Calvin Coolidge? Kyle.
I want to go with Andrew Jackson.
That is incorrect. Mike, can you steal it for 1 point?
Was it Truman?
That is also incorrect. The correct answer is Calvin Coolidge. He was born on July 4th.
Why is it always Calvin?
My boy Calvin. All right, so the next question. Which president has a middle initial that stands for nothing? Harry S. Truman, William H. Taft, John F. Kennedy, or Warren G. Harding? Kyle.
Is it William Taft?
That is incorrect. Mike, can you steal it for 1 point?
Warren G. Harding.
That is also incorrect.
Wow, we're terrible.
Correct answer is A, Harry S. Truman. The S doesn't stand for anything.
Wow.
S stands.
So like, why do you think he did that?
I don't know.
Just for like the clout?
I guess it's cool. Like S is a middle
What's his
name.
Wait, who? Henry.
S. Truman.
Henry Sex Truman. Okay.
All right, so for the last question of round two, who was the first president to live in the White House? Was it A, George Washington, B, John Adams, C, Thomas Jefferson, or D, James Madison? Mike.
James Madison?
That is incorrect. Kyle, can you steal it for 1 point?
I want to say John Adams.
That is correct. All right, so before we go back to another break, let's Yeah. Before we go to another break, let's check the score. So, what a turn of events! So last round, Kyle was in the lead, but now Mike has made a comeback with 12 points, with Kyle right behind with 11 points. And that wraps up round 2. After a quick recount, Mike is in the lead with 12 points and Kyle right behind with 11. When we come back, we're going to switch things up for round 3. So don't go anywhere. And we're back. Glad to see you didn't get impeached from your seat during the break. Once again, I'm Ricky Conway, and for round 3, we're going to change things up a bit. But first, let's check in with our guest. Kyle, have you ever been to Washington, D.C.?
I have.
You have? How'd you like it?
It was wasn't the nicest city, but you know the what's it called? I don't know any landmarks.
The capital of our great nation wasn't the greatest city you've ever seen?
No, it
Cool.
looked like Philadelphia.
What about you, Mike? Have you ever been to Washington, D.C.?
I have been to Washington, and it's pretty cool.
It's pretty
They
cool?
have like the tall building for Washington.
The Washington Monument?
Yeah, that one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like I said, this round will be a little different. On the monitor, we're going to show a picture of a U.S. president, old or new. If you can buzz in first and name the president, you'll get 2 points. Just like the other rounds, if the first person to buzz is incorrect, the other contestant can steal for 1 point. When you hear this sound, the round will be over. So now, it's time to name that president. All right, you guys ready for this round?
Good luck.
Good luck. Good luck.
Sportsmanship.
Good luck. Good luck.
Good luck in the election.
Good luck in yeah.
Oh my goodness. Okay, all right, let's get the first president. Kyle.
Is that John Adams?
That is incorrect.
Okay.
Mike, can you steal it?
Is that Grover Cleveland?
That is also incorrect. That is James K. Polk.
I've
What?
never heard of that man in my life.
Polk?
I mean,
The hell is
hey.
Polk?
All right, are you guys ready for the next president?
Absolutely.
Hopefully things
Sure,
get a
sure
little
thing.
easier. All right, so the next president in 3, 2, 1. Kyle.
Is that Grover Cleveland?
That is incorrect. Mike,
Okay.
can you steal it?
Is that?
Take a shot in the
I
dark.
don't remember which
president.
one's which. Not Theodore. Theodore Roosevelt. Not.
That is incorrect. So the correct answer is William H. Taft.
That's the guy that got his toe stuck?
I should have known.
That's the
my
bathtub guy.
He does look
goodness.
like he would enjoy a nice bath.
He does.
All right, we're gonna move on to the next president in 3, 2, 1. Mike.
John Adams.
That is incorrect. Kyle, can you steal it?
Andrew Jackson.
That is also incorrect. This is James Madison.
Damn it. I should have known.
You guys need to be more patriotic.
I mean,
He's got the craziest haircut.
We're gonna go to the next
Look at
president
that
in
hairline.
3. Oh my! Wow! He's got the Addams family hairline. All right, we're gonna see the next president in 3, 2, 1. Kyle.
Abraham Lincoln.
That is correct. 2 points. All right. I mean, listen, guys, you didn't get the first couple, but but now I think we're gonna get some more recognizable names, recognizable faces. So we're gonna see the next one in 3, 2, 1. Ooh, that was Kyle again.
John F. Kennedy.
That is
my favorite
John
Call of
F.
Duty
Kennedy.
character.
It's just the storm.
Just a storm, Dick. Calm down.
All right. All right, we're going to see the next president in 3, 2, 1. Mike.
That's Washington.
That is correct. That is the one and only. I think there's another George Washington, but I think this is
I
like
think you're
the
thinking
name.
of George Bush.
Am I?
I mean, they were pretty close, like together.
I think they're like 200 years apart.
Yeah.
I mean,
They could have
it's like, what, 2 centuries?
yeah, they might have known each other. Who knows? Yeah, so we're going to go on to the next president in 3, 2, 1. Mike.
That is cap.
Oh, I can't remember his name.
Ooh, I'm gonna give you 7 more seconds.
Is it? I don't think it is. It's not Nixon, but I can't remember. Is it Nixon? It's
That
not
is
Nixon.
incorrect. It is not Nixon. Kyle, can you
That is
steal it?
Ronald Reagan, baby.
That is
Oh.
indeed Ronald Reagan.
You were bouncing like a kid.
You
Mr.
really were.
Gorbachev, tear down this wall.
Tar down that wall.
Tear down this wall.
We're gonna see the
I'm a
next,
cowboy.
see the
Anyway.
next president in 3, 2, 1. Kyle.
No, dang it, it's like on the tip of my tongue. Now I know how you feel.
6 more seconds.
Is it Truman?
That is incorrect.
Dang it.
Mike.
Is it Grover Cleveland?
That is also incorrect. This is Dwight D. Eisenhower.
Oh my God.
Oh wow, guys.
Man.
Oh, you guys are doing pretty good.
Robin Williams
Thank you.
played him in the fucking Butler.
That doesn't look like Robin Williams.
That's what I'm saying.
All right, we're gonna see the next president in 3, 2, 1. Mike.
That's Andrew Jackson.
That is correct. That is Andrew Jackson. How do you feel, Kyle?
You know, I'm all right.
You're all right? Okay.
Fun fact, I know that because my wallet does not go above $20.
Oh God.
Okay, we're gonna see the next president in 3, 2, 1. Kyle.
Bill Clinton.
That is correct. That is Bill Clinton. All right, guys, and for the first time ever, we have a special 11th picture.
Oh no.
So, are you guys ready for this special one? All right? Ready? We're going to see the next president in 3, 2, 1. Kyle.
That's Emma Butsy, president of RTN.
That is true. That is correct.
I don't even go to RTN.
All right.
Now I feel bad for not buzzing.
Before we take one final look at the scores, is there anything either of you would like to promote? Kyle, is there anything you would like to promote?
Cinema Workshop, Thursday nights, 9:30. We make movies. That's about it.
Nice. Mike, how about you?
That is also a club that I am in.
All right. Announcement. Looking at the ballots, it looks like Kyle has won with 20 points.
It was a good match.
It was good. It was good. It was good.
It was a good
It was
match.
fun. It was great. It was great.
Thanks the both of you for coming out to our Oval Office for tonight's show. So, and with that, the President's Day special comes to a close. I'm Ricky Conway, and thanks for tuning in to another episode of Rowan Roulette. Come back next week for more trivia madness, and of course, have a good night.